What's up, my fellow nerds, and welcome to RPG-MANIA. Today, I'd like to talk about resurrection. What's resurrection like in your game setting? I know in D&D, resurrection could be fairly common, especially back in the old editions. People died frequently, and then sometimes dungeon masters would the game allowed for people to pay for resurrection, right? I mean, it could be as cheap as 1,000 or so gold coins. Somebody can come back from the dead because a friend has paid 1,200 gold pieces to a cleric. The cleric does a hocus pocus, and there you go. When it cost maybe the cleric or the church like 500 gold pieces. And then there's the spell True Resurrection, right? I just noticed in True Resurrection, body parts can come back? Yeah, if you're missing a body part and you come back through True Resurrection, the cleric casts that spell, and those body parts come back. Missing limb. So, maybe that might be the solution to the eunuch problem if you have a eunuch. But for those that are concerned about circumcision, who wants to go through that again when you're an adult? Anyway, moving on. How important is death in your game? Is it a consequence? When someone dies, is it over? Is that game over for them? Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy settings are not the only settings that have a situation like resurrection happen. It could be a superhero game. I know I've had a superhero character that specialized in death and life. That was like his shtick. But in your setting, if any cleric that has the access to that level of spell to resurrect, doesn't that kind of make the god of death or death all the other gods bitch? Is that right? Shouldn't there be a consequence? Should it be a little quid pro quo? I mean, usually I'm thinking death's not too altruistic, right? Maybe death wants a little something if he's going to give something. So in the end, maybe an idea could be death comes to collect, right? You got all these clerics, all these gods that now owe death. Who's the top dog? Who has the most boons to cash in? Could make for an interesting story. What would the world be like when death comes to collect? One memorable game had was in the World of Darkness. The game master, we died, but he had been doing some research with Dante's Inferno. That was a really good game. We went through the visions that Dante describes in his story. That was a lot of fun. Went through hell and back, right? Literally. A lot of potential stories here. I mean, death shouldn't have to be the end. It shouldn't have to be the beginning either. But, it could make for an interesting story, even going on to the next step with that. But done too much, it can make a game meaningless. I'm just going to go shopping at the local quickie potion mart, grab a resurrection potion, and hey, it's going to be okay. We're going to bring back Jimmy. Anyway, what are your thoughts, guys? Leave some comments down below. Kind of curious, how does death run in your game? how does resurrection really? How do you manage resurrection in your game? Is death is there a consequence still, or is it just random? Just pay your bill, come back. You can come back in. I know a little drop in constitution, but you can keep coming back. Drop some comments below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.